Once you've set up Apple TV and hooked it up to your television or to your HD TV, you're going to start to look at video in an entirely new light. Just like Apple did with the iPod and iTunes, video is never going to be quite the same. At least, it's not to me. And it all starts with a simple and elegant menu system that you control with this, Apple's remote. If we take a look at the menu, we see down the left-hand side we've got movies, TV shows, music, podcasts, photos, and YouTube, as well as an area that allows us to control all the settings within the Apple TV. And let's begin with the first question people have, movies. I want to watch movies, good movies. If I click on the movies, this actually takes us into the iTunes Music Store, where we can now purchase or rent movies. Now, just like being at the video store, we can now browse through all the current releases, except we're in the comfort of our own home, see what movies are out, which ones we want to view, discuss it with your significant other. You find a film you want to watch, you can watch a preview of it, and if you decide you want to watch it, you can download it or purchase it at that moment so you can start watching it pretty much right away. Now, in this particular case here, this is a new release, so rental is $4.99. If it's available in high definition, it costs $1 more. Older releases are $3.99, and they still cost $1 more if they're available in high def. But you can also purchase it, which means you can watch it as many times as you want. Now, as far as the rental is concerned, once you start watching a movie that you rent, you have a 48-hour period to watch the movie in its entirety. And you can watch it on your computer, you can watch it on your Apple TV, or you can even watch it on your iPod or switch back and forth. But you have 48 hours from the time that you start to view it. Now, if you don't want to start watching it right away, you can wait up to 30 days to view a movie that you've downloaded from the iTunes Music Store. Now, beyond seeing just movies, you also have in the movie area, you can view trailers. Now, I really like this. Because we're online, the most current movies that are out in the theaters are available to view as trailers. So if you want to see what's upcoming, instead of having to go to the movie theater and sit through all those annoying commercials as well as the trailers, you can have your own set of trailers that you watch before movie night yourself. I think that's a great way to use the technology. Now, beyond movies, people are increasingly wanting to watch their TV shows in an on-demand format. So renting whole TV series or purchasing TV series is becoming increasingly popular. Fortunately, at the Apple iTunes Music Store, we also have TV shows available to us for download and purchase. Now, current episodes are available as well as older seasons. So if we scroll through, find a TV series we want to watch, say it's Stargate Atlantis, you can view Season 4, and here we can buy individual episodes, or we can purchase the entire season here for about $37. Now, the difference between movies and TV series is we always purchase the TV show, so it's always stored on our computer so we can watch it as many times as we want. The next area I want to show you is some of the other streaming content that we have available from the internet, and that's the podcasts. Podcasts are really interesting. They're a whole collection of political commentary, comedy, animation. They're a real mix that really doesn't fit in any broadcast standard. They can be 2 minutes long or they can be 2 hours long, and many podcasts are now available as video podcasts, so they're perfect for streaming and viewing on our TV. And we can see we have everything from CBC's The Hour through to lots of different comedy titles. And so podcasts are an area that you're really going to want to spend a lot of time exploring. You're going to find some gems that you absolutely love in the podcast area. And it's one of my favorite areas within the Apple TV world. Beyond the podcasts, as far as streaming is concerned, the other favorite that many people have is YouTube for finding interesting pieces of video and interesting things to talk about. So we can again stream, because we're online, we can stream YouTube videos straight to our television. So you can scroll through, find the most popular YouTube videos, and you can view them on your large screen TV. Some of the quality is going to be a little bit low, but it's still going to be better viewing it on your large screen TV than it will be viewing it on your computer. Now, the other types of media that we have available is, of course, our own media, our own photos, and our own music. And I just want to quickly jump into the music area because, as I mentioned, I have synced my entire iTunes music library to my Apple TV, and if we go into the My Music area, we can see all of my music available to me here. Now, I've got about 4,000 songs. Now, because my home theater system is going to be far and away the best sound system that I have in my home, I'm often going to want to listen to my music over my Apple TV. And this interface is beautiful, where we have the cover flow of all of my different title album covers scrolling by. I have access to all of my playlists that I set up within iTunes. It's just a great way to utilize this technology. Now, Apple's going to be continuously upgrading the Apple TV software. So as new options or features are added, you're going to have instant access to them just by updating your software. And of course, all of the online sources are also going to be constantly updated as new TV shows, new movies come online. Just by itself, the Apple TV will be an integral part of your home theater system. But it gets better when you add in your computer.